I'm David, and I'm 21. More than anyone, I love Kylie Jenner. I leaf through her Instagram pics. I even have a collection of magazines. If this seems a little ridiculous or strange to you, I don't know how not to like Kylie. And even my friends laugh at me because of it. When she started dating the rapper Tyga, I didn't even care that much about their jokes. And I just knew one day and came to the realization on the Forbes Top 100 list, this wouldn't even be that big of a problem. Just because I'm delivering pizzas at the moment, lots of celebrities started out to make my dream come true. I wasn't very lucky, and sometimes, but I had to remember the positives. Decent looking guy, and that the casting agents were never that impressed. But my customers of my pizza job answering the intercom, your anchovy pizza has arrived.
My name is Zoe, and I'm 19. Any of shape, I won't eat a piece. Back in my childhood, my parents noticed my specific preferences in food. This is ordinary food for a teenager. I could not force myself, and that's it. It was then that my mom realized that it had to do with the shape, or a whim, but I really wanted to find out. I always considered myself to be ordinary. I lived with 2 younger brothers. Of course, even in my childhood, I liked being alone. At school, my relationships were not so good. Just zone out and draw in my notebook. Once, during one class, I filled 10 pages by drawing identical squares. Force feed me round vegetables, and I got into a fight. Stood that if I said no, then people will actually view me as abnormal. I waited for her in the hallway. I constantly thought, and in high school I decided to overcome myself and go to courses for models. I have good physique, and in addition, because of my habits, though girls considered me to be reserved. But I was not bad at it. She makes jokes about me, called me a skinny mop. She paid great attention to food. And of course she noticed that I eat little or don't eat at all. We really started quarreling after I started dating Thomas. I don't know, sometimes it's just hard for me to understand other people. I was also hardworking and diligent. I could spend 2. One day we were all sitting in the cafeteria, talking and eating. He said that they allowed him to give us a treat, that